Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. We're going to talk about making sure that your masterpiece is distributed on a platform that can handle the weight. All right, today's video is just for Dungeon Masters. All right, so let's and actually, today's video is just for 5th Edition Dungeon Masters. That's who it's applicable to. All right. Oh, and actually, no, I'm sorry. It's for sorry. It's for It's for anyone who's a dungeon master or a game master. All right, here we go. All right, so I want to tell you about a brand new television show that is every dungeon master content. It's called Ghosts 2021, and it is a brilliant show. It's actually in the middle. It's just finishing its first season. It just dropped this year. It's brand new, and it's essentially a sitcom, a situation comedy, but it's a lot more than that. It's really a story about characters. It's a character-driven story on television, and it is spectacular. Basically, a woman and her husband. A woman inherits a house, and she moves into this. She inherits an old mansion, right? And in New York, and she inherits this mansion, but it's haunted. Okay, and she moves there with her husband, and they're going to turn it into a bed and breakfast. But the reality is, oh, by the way, I'm terribly sorry. Spoilers for well, I guess that's not a spoiler. The show's called Ghosts. Like spoilers for Ghost 2021 in this content. All right, so, and I haven't done any spoilers to this point because the show's called Ghosts, right? All right, so Ghost 2021 is absolutely spectacular. It's really good. A lot of stories are driven by plot. A lot of stories are driven by characters. This story is driven by characters. It is really something special, and every dungeon master should see it, because one of the bullet points, one of the disciplines we have to master is storytelling. And this is storytelling. This is peak storytelling. It's really fantastic. And it very much transcends its genre of situation comedy. Ghost 2021. It's spectacular. It's a masterpiece. It doesn't matter. Here's why, right? It's on Paramount Plus, right? It's on a minor streamer where 4 people in the world are going to see it, right? Maybe a couple more. The only reason I saw this thing is I would never buy Paramount Plus. There's just not enough on it to warrant an $8 a month expenditure, right? But I have Amazon Prime, and I got the Black Friday deal, and I got 2 months of Paramount Plus for 99 cents a month, right? So I'm thrilled. I love Paramount Plus at 99 cents a month, but as soon as that rate goes away, so does Paramount Plus. I'm never going to have Paramount Plus at the normal rate, right? It's a minor streamer, right? And here's the thing: Ghost 2021 does not belong on Paramount Plus. It's a masterpiece, but nobody's ever going to see it until it reaches Netflix. Okay, and by then it may do well or it may not. But my point is, okay, you are a talented dungeon master. You are running campaigns. One of your campaigns is going to end up being your masterpiece, okay? And it could happen on this campaign, or it could happen on the next campaign, but you don't want your masterpiece run on OSC, on 5 Torches Deep, on Torchbearer, right? You don't want a masterpiece on a game that nobody cares about, right? Like at the macro level, that the world doesn't know, right? The world knows Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. It is a game that has been around since Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition is the best tabletop role-playing game in the world. It's literally printed on the cover, and it's incredibly right. It matters. It matters because it's lifted up by half of the Hollywood scriptwriters, by half of the Hollywood television writers. It's mentioned in the news. It's mentioned in history. It's name-checked constantly in movies and televisions. In television, it is the hobby, right? Every other indie tabletop role-playing game in the world is clinging on to its carapace to stay off the ground, right, and not be crushed by it, right? And the thing is, your story deserves to be on a platform that has the strength to to carry it, that has just as much quality as the quality of your story, right? And really nothing right now, nothing in the hobby comes close to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Nothing, right? So don't let your, and I feel so terrible for Ghost 2021 because the show's one of the best shows on television, and it doesn't matter because it's on a paywall so deep. It's on a paywall, right? And it's on a streamer that just nobody cares about at the macro level. It's on a minor, the minor streamer, it's not a mega streamer, doesn't have the strength to withstand the weight of the masterpiece it's carrying, right? Don't let your story get trapped on a game that doesn't have the strength to carry your tales to the heights and the quality and the mattering that you should get. All right? Oh, that's my opinion. Have you seen Ghost 2021? I'll bet you haven't, and I'll bet you never will until it goes on to Netflix. But if you're one of the other 3 people in the world that have seen this masterpiece show, I'd love to hear your opinion. Also, what is your thoughts on, do you think that a Dungeons & Dragons campaign should be driven by plot or by character? Ghost is character-driven. I don't like character-driven, but sometimes it is incredibly effective, and Ghosts is incredibly effective art. Love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.